Yeah, y'all know why we're here. Another test. It is the day after Thanksgiving, aka Black Friday. According to my app, I'm 4 days late. Which this is technically my first period after a miscarriage, so it's normal to be late. But my first miscarriage, I was only 3 days late. This time I'm at 4. So I guess we're just gonna take one and find out. It is 12:40. And it takes 2 minutes. I don't even know how I'm feeling. I don't know. Scared, nervous, sad, hesitant, all of the above. Hi, Brookie. Say hi to the camera, Brookie Lynn. I don't know how I would get through it without my girls. Come here, Maddie. Come here. Come here. I love yous. Love yous. Thank you. I have a churning in my gut. That looks negative. Yep. It's negative. Like I said, I wasn't quite sure how I felt, and I still don't. Not even a faint line. I don't really have any words. It's gonna show up whenever it decides to show up. It is 2 days after I took the last one that came back negative. Period still hasn't arrived, and it's still negative. Not even a faint line. So I don't know how I'm feeling. I don't know why my fucking period hasn't come yet. I am 5-6 days late. It's fucking mystery. So after a full week late, Aunt Flo decided to finally show up. And she sucks this month. Periods after miscarriages are so bad. They're bad. I hate them. I miss my normal periods, my old ones, before I started trying. You already know why we're here. Day late on my period. Except I've been having cramps, like I'm on my period, and my boobs hurt, peeing a lot. Like, at this point it's so hard to determine, like, what's causing it, so. Let's just take one. Literally just took this, and I shit you not, it immediately came back positive. Like, instantly, as it was loading. I've been struggling lately, having to go into this new year, watching, like, everyone around me with their babies, or their kids, or their pregnancies, and me having to leave my 2 miscarriage babies behind, and it just, like, has killed me, and I've been having a lot of depression because of it. I'm scared. I'm scared. As bad as I want a baby, to have my rainbow baby that I know I fucking deserve, I am so scared. Because I don't want to lose this one too. I just want it to stick. And I just, like, is that too much to ask for? I don't know what to do. Part of me is just like, well, you might as well just wait. Like, wait a couple weeks before you decide to call your doctor, because it's like the last 2 times were a waste. Jesse's not here either. He's at the shop. I honestly didn't think that I was. I didn't think this would come back positive. Because, like I said, it feels like I'm having a period without bleeding. Like, I'm having, just, like, my normal period cramps. And then, like, other than my boobs and peeing a lot, like, it's been no different. And I know the last time when I told my doctor that I was, like, having cramping, like, on my normal period, she didn't, I don't know. It almost, to me, I took it as, like, that's not how it should be. Like, she didn't think that was normal. But you know what sucks is ever since we started trying, I have gotten pregnant. This will be the 3rd time that I've gotten a positive pregnancy test. And they've all been, like, consecutively 2 months apart. So, when I got pregnant the first time, and I got multiple positive pregnancy tests at home, it was back in August, and we started trying in June. And then I obviously miscarried in August as well. Got pregnant again, or got positive pregnancy tests in October. Miscarried again, and now here it is. Like, well, it's January now, but December. They've consecutively been 2 months apart. But I'm gonna go and look back at the pictures, because I don't know if I've ever seen that pregnancy line that bright before. They've all kind of been not either the color as the control line, or just a little bit lighter. It's not, I don't think it's ever been that bright before. I don't know what to say. I'm like I said, I really didn't think this one would come back positive. Like, I'm speechless. I'm truly speechless. And I don't know what to say. But I've been documenting everything so far, so of course I had to document this too. And I know this, the 2 miscarriages have been killing Jesse too, so it's like, do I even tell him about this? Get his hopes up again? And something happens to this one as well and he gets crushed too? I don't know what to do. I don't. I guess all I can ask is just send me your positive vibes. And just like the last 2, I'm gonna pray that this one sticks. That's unfortunately all I can do. But I'll obviously update you no matter what happens. And I'm gonna record this because you would not believe me if I just told you. Okay? Again. You want to know what I recollected in my brain? Is that the first time we got pregnant was in August. It was 2 months after we started trying. And obviously we miscarried. Then 2 months later in October, we got pregnant, miscarried again. And here we are 2 months later.
I'm hopeful and excited, and
right.
I just build up a strong exterior not to get my hopes up.
I know.
I really want it to happen. It's just, some people go. I'm hopeful.
I know. One thing I did notice, and I actually went back in the pictures and looked at them. Do you recall any of the tests that I've taken
being that defined?
Yeah,
no.
That's what I thought. That was my first thought, was I've never seen this non-control line so bright before.
Right.
And let me just add on.
It's brighter than the other line.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing was, as soon as I peed on it, it instantly showed up that bright. Yeah. It's just little things that I've picked up on, which I didn't say anything, but I have noticed that I have been peeing a lot more, and my boobs have been very tender lately.
I know you've been cranky.
Yo, yeah.
That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I know, every single time. It's like bad. Like, I honestly feel bipolar every time it's happened.
As long as
it's like on and off. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'll call until at least like another week. Just to get out of our danger zone that we've been in. But I will say, I have read in my Facebook group that a lot of women like me, well, I don't know yet, but that have miscarried multiple times end up with twins.
What's gonna happen
to your sarcastic smile?
I mean, realistically, if we were to have twins, I would be ecstatic and terrified all at the same time.
Yeah.
But, who knows, maybe it could just be a big baby.
Right.
Because I was 8 pounds, 1 ounce.
Oh, that's right, and I was 7 pounds, 12 ounces.
Yeah, so it could be
I was
baby big head.
Yeah. And one thing also that I did not say or mention earlier was I love pickles in general, but we bought pickles about a month ago at Roll King, and last week, I shit you not, I had this uncontrollable urge to go find those pickles in the cabinet. and eat them. And I shit you not, I ate half the jar that day. And then the next day, I'm like, man, I want to finish those fucking pickles so bad. So I went in and finished the pickles off. Oh, yeah, I was like, ooh, like my mouth was just watering. I was like, I want some fucking pickles. And I literally sat there and ate half of them. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm good for now. And then the next day it was the same thing, like just an uncontrollable urge. Like, I need to eat the fucking rest of those pickles.
It can be like peanut butter.
So after I had finished them, I went grocery shopping like a couple days later and I picked up another jar. So there's another jar of pickles in the cabinet. Just waiting for me to eat them. And then I was sitting here earlier too and I was like, man, I could go for like a pickle. Like I could eat some pickles right now as we're sitting here. But we've got pizza instead.
Love to talk about pickles.
Alright, Mom, he knows now.
I'm hopeful.
We'll see what happens. Just gonna quickly take another one just to see if it's still staying as bright as it is, or if it's gotten lighter or faded at all. So a lot like the last one, it came back immediately, like as it was loading, and it looks like it's just as bright. Let me grab the other one. I keep them for a little while. So I know this test is 2 days old, but I can also compare them. Yeah, because that first one's starting to fade. So I'll compare them via pictures, but because that one has faded, the one that I just took obviously is brighter. So I'll take a picture of the second one and do a comparison just to see if they're the same shade, or I mean, I think maybe it just a tad bit darker, but it's like, or a tad bit brighter, I guess, but it's about the same. So far, so good. So I'm sitting here trying to get myself to pee so that way I could take another test, because I am like freaking out. I don't know, I just have a bad feeling that this isn't gonna stick either. I don't know, I woke up, my boobs don't hurt, and I'm still like cramping pretty bad. They're not like excruciating, but they're just really uncomfortable. But I know like as soon as I take Tylenol, like it'll go away, but it's still like it happens sporadically throughout the day, and it's been happening every day since well, before I took the test on this past Sunday and got positive. So I don't know. I haven't called my doctor or anything, just because to me, I just feel like it's a waste of time and a $200 bill just to get tested for a pregnancy, so that I don't even know is gonna stick. So I'm trying to get myself to have to pee, because that's another thing that's changed. I don't have to pee 24/7 since I woke up this morning, which is odd for me too, so. And it's just signs from my previous miscarriages that are the same as right now. Like my boobs stop hurting, and I stop having to pee like every hour. There's just part of me that's like, just want to cry so bad, but I'm trying to like keep my shit together, because I have to leave for a dentist appointment just to go get a cleaning in like a half an hour, so I don't want to cry and then show up with puffy red eyes, because I can't stand doing that. I'm trying to hopefully test before I go, just because it's eating away at me, whether it's still as bright as it has been with these 2 symptoms that are now gone. I know my husband just tells me, like, you know, if it doesn't stick, we'll just keep trying. I have a hard time with that. Because we've already been through 2 losses. And I was still struggling with the last one. When I found out Sunday that I had a positive pregnancy test. It's like, mentally, I don't know if I can keep going through these losses. And like when I posted in the Facebook group yesterday, like asking for advice on my cramping and not having nausea, because like my doctor last time pretty much told me they were cause of concern, not being nauseous, and having cramps. I guess it's bad. But then I read other places, and like some of the ladies in there are like, no, it can be normal. Like, not everyone has morning sickness, and like cramps without bleeding, which I haven't bled yet. If I do, it's normal because your uterus is stretching. So I don't know what to do. Again, that's why I haven't called my doctor, because $200 for a bill just to get my frickin' HCG level tested, and for a urine pregnancy test through them, and then another like $200 to go back like 48 to 72 hours later to test to see if my HCG levels have doubled is just outrageous to me. That, and I almost feel like stupid if I go in and it's not working out again. That's why I haven't called, haven't done anything. I'm just kind of waiting to see if anything does happen, like the last 2 times, because I haven't made it past like 6 weeks the last 2 times, so they've all happened before. That's where we're at. Okay, so we're just making sure we're still pregnant, since haven't been to the doctors yet. But yeah, that line is still pretty bright, which is good. And according to the My Tracker app, I'm around approximately, because it's not accurate or not like spot on. According to it, I'm around 6 weeks. When I checked it earlier, it actually said 6 weeks today, but hasn't been confirmed, so we don't know, but still positive. Have been having a little bit of like stomach and upset stomach, little bit of nausea, not bad. Haven't thrown up or anything like that. Haven't gained like any weight, because I was told by my doctor last time not to, or to keep it very minimum, where I'm plus size. So actually just stepped on the scale and it's the same. Like I'm in the same little range of numbers my body weight fluctuates between. Obviously still early, so no belly yet, but pardon my rolls. But that's what we're starting with. We're gonna get round. But that is it. It's still positive. That light's still really bright, so we're still looking good. So I just hope and pray that this is our rainbow. And as much as I want to be excited, I'm just still so nervous and so scared, because I know what can happen, because it's already happened twice to us. So right now, mentally, because my mental status is just so drained, I'm really just trying to take it one day at a time and go from there. So far so good, and hopefully it keeps up that way. We've officially reached morning sickness. I've been nauseous for a couple of days, but this is the first time I've thrown up. I tried to drink some coffee to get this headache to go away, because I didn't drink coffee yesterday. Nope. I did stay down. This is bad. I didn't think, I was praying so hard that I wouldn't get morning sickness, but I was wrong. Yeah, that's where we're at. I said from the very beginning I was going to be real and raw. I'm on day 2. This is bad. I know I can't, like, sit here and complain because, like, I've wanted a baby for so long and this is just, like, what comes with it, but I have a fucking headache from hell that will not go away. And Tylenol, like, I can't take my Excedrin, which is what I normally take for headaches and migraines, because it's the only thing that will get it to go away. But being pregnant, it's not pregnancy safe, so I can't take it. All I can take is frickin' Tylenol, and Tylenol does not do shit for me, okay? Tylenol is bullshit. If I can't take Excedrin or leave, nothing. I might as well just not even try and take Tylenol. Even extra strength. It ain't doing shit. So every time I go to, like, get out of bed or even just, like, roll over, I feel like I'm gonna just throw up, like, 24/7. I can't even get myself to try and leave the house. I didn't even go out to check the mail yesterday. And here we are, day 2. Fucking baby in there is kicking my ass, man. Oh, I just feel awful, just sick to my stomach all day long. I didn't even cook for Jessie last night. And the night before that, I did cook, and I couldn't even, like, I couldn't eat the food. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I couldn't even, like, open up the lid to the crock pot to look at the food and smell it without feeling like I was gonna throw up. It was bad. So here I am, 2 days of official morning sickness. Ugh. All I ate yesterday was 2 pieces of dry toast and a banana. Yeah, that was it. And just drank water throughout the day. So far I've had just a banana already and it's like 1 o'clock. Like, I'm not very hungry, but, like, I know I still need to eat. Because, like, that's just how my body is. Like, I need to have something in my belly. But I tried drinking a couple sips of Sunny D with the banana, and so far that stayed down, but my stomach's still so messed up. And as you can see, as I was taking a shower, I don't know if it was just because of, like, my headache and moving around, it makes it worse for me, but I was gagging all through the shower, and now here I am with the bucket. Oh my god. Wish me luck. So, little, like, pregnancy update. I did just take another test because I can't help it but take one just to make sure, like, it's still positive and it's still bright blue. I finally kind of picked out an OB, so I called, or OBGYN, so I called today to schedule an appointment. They can't get me in till fricking February 8th. And today is January 19th. Like, you really can't get me in any sooner. I guess the whole reason I'm trying to, like, find a new doctor, because, like, my normal doctor is like a family medicine, but she also does like woman health. And scheduling an appointment with her is about the same. Like, takes about a month to get in just to get a frickin' appointment. And I just hate it because I just feel myself stressing because I just want to get in sooner. Like, I want to make sure everything is okay because I want to so bad, like, get my hopes up and be excited, but, like, there's a little bit of, like, part of me that's like, no, don't do that because we've already had, 2 miscarriages already, so it's still not out of the realm of possibilities of having a third. So I'm like, I wish they could, like, get me in, like, next week. Like, so I can see how everything is going. Does everything look good? Like, does it look like everything's gonna be okay? Like, I'm stressing. Stressing so bad, and I can't help it. Oh, baby. Thanks. These girls are like the best emotional support dogs, but they can't help me through this. Ooh, you shocked me. Thank you. And today I don't know if it's just like I'm having a good day or what, but I almost feel like some of my symptoms are like kind of dissipating. That's the right word. Like, I really haven't had to pee a whole lot today, and I always drink fluids. I drink water throughout the day constantly. And then I've been having some ginger ale too. But I had like those 2 bad days of just like could not keep anything down, throwing everything up. And then my nausea's kind of been, knock on wood, fine. Like, it really hasn't been bothering me unless I eat something that my stomach just doesn't agree with. But I don't throw up, I just kind of feel sick to my stomach. So like the nausea's kind of like on the back burner, my peeing is on the back burner, so like I'm getting a little scared, a little nervous. But the test I just took is still positive and it's still bright blue. So, I don't know. I just wish a frickin' doctor could get me in sooner than 3 friggin' weeks. Like, come on. I don't want to wait that long. I don't know if I can. I feel like I'm gonna go stir crazy if I have to wait 3 weeks. Like, how am I supposed to keep my emotions in check? I don't know what to do. And if I can call around still. Like, I called this one place because I thought they had a location here in our town, but they don't. They're here. The lady told me that they come like once a month. Like, I'm not traveling 45 minutes just for a damn appointment. I don't want to do that. I shouldn't have to. I know it's probably just the struggles of living in a small town. Like, there's just not a whole lot. You only have, like, so many options. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Just try to keep my stress level as low as possible.